Yeah, I'm cheating. Oh, gate. Duck, duck. Goose. Time for a trip. Golden. I would have never guessed that. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. The golden part of the phrase came from the Japanese broadcasting term golden time, which refers to the most desirable time slot of the day.
All
I
right.
would have never guessed that. Oh wow, even I could have figured that out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles.
I should write something.
Maybe we can get that persona now, or that confident now. Hey, listen up, man. Our club's the best in the world. We always go all out. Just back from vacay and ready to party. Vacay? This has been going on non-stop since the Blitz party. These guys are hardcore.
Please consider what I have
There
to
have
say.
been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway? Okay, same thing. I want to be a politician. I'd love to help you, though how shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Oh, it's only 1080 for you? You can't lower it?
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
Whoa.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting! What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
Give me a second, let me look into this. Okay, I see. Yeah, it seems like partners are the only people who have that option for different resolutions. Maybe I'll lower mine to 720p for the next stream, so I'll lower my bitrate for you guys. Sorry about that. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you!
Whoa.
Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
You criminal. Again. The way he speaks is too funny.
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That's campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic.
Thank you, buddy. See you next time.
I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as No Good Tora's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
You seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I've made a deal with Yoshida.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Sun.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
Rinka. I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Of course. Thank you. Don't worry, it won't take too long. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you got the time.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
That's all I wanted to say. Now be careful on your way home. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it is about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they stopped dragging us into this mess.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you.
Well,
Exam time. Now then, let the first day of exams begin. Yeah, I remember this guy. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? Yoshimoto or Yoshitsune? I think it's Yoshitsune.
Ooh, we can do this.
Awesome, sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was Minamoto no. They would have this last name, and since in Japanese last name is spelled as written first, this would be his brother, right? Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother, but he ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, the second guy won, so yeah, Yoritomo won, but Yoshitsune was the one who got famous over time. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune, the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors. And Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk.
Let's get started.
Oh, we already jumped to Thursday? There's no nighttime or anything during exam week? Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomena of saying an illusion in this figure? Cognition.
Ooh, we
That
can
sounds
do
about
this.
right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Any map. You can paint any map with 4 colors only. It's a 4 colors
Ooh, we
theory.
can do this.
That sounds about right. Last day of exams.
Okay, class, let's get
Does
started.
everyone has a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined male factor as a chief factor in the progress of the human race. Devil's Dictionary? It's not Juliet for sure. I believe it's the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can
That sounds
do
about
this.
right. Awesome. What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? Femme fatale.
Ooh, we can
That
do
sounds
this.
about right. A school-wide assembly at this time of year, really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is just one of the many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
This is new. This was not in the original game.
Isn't he hot?
Did you hear that, girl? I can't even handle it.
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
Oh,
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
Rincon.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Not really. It was tough for that girl beside me, sexually harassed and almost raped.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
What?
Nope, not at all.
Wait a second, Ryuji. Stop talking. I love you, but stop talking, dude.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
See, I told you. Wait a second, Ryuji. Free snacks, man.
All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey! Don't fall for that!
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates.
That dude's got my attention. Free snacks, not getting nervous on dates. Those I need to work on.
How's that sound?
Forget the exams. Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Good guy. I've made a deal with Maruki. Just a new confidant. Not from the first game.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I clicked my mistake. With the birth of the Counselor persona, and you know the rest. Consigliere.
All right.
We don't have any Counselor
So hold up,
personas,
dude.
right?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then,